Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Love Coach Sessions Live. I'm your host, KTJ. They call me the Love Coach, and I'm glad to be here today. We got a great show for you guys today. We're talking more about online dating and first dates. And this is something I don't think I've ever really talked about. So I'm excited to talk about it today. So you guys hop in the chat room. Let me know what your thoughts are on this topic. I want to hear your thoughts. I learn from y'all. I learn from you. Each one of these scenarios that come through, like I'm going to talk about today, I learn through the process. I learn more about what people are actually with, what people are going through, and so I can help them. I help them from the things that I've learned and know. So you guys educate me as I share my thoughts with you guys. All right. If you're watching this on the replay, please type it down below, type replay down below, and we'll get started with it. So, you guys, here's the scenario. I got a inbox from a friend who is in my social media world. I put up, relationship content, and I always get people in my inbox sharing their situation. So here's her situation. This is a lady. She met a guy. I believe she met the guy online, right? Yeah, she met this guy online, and they have talked a couple times by chat, not by video chat. Now, let me back it up. She first contacted me, and her first sentence was, should I go out with this guy? My spirit is not comfortable with it. Should I go out with this guy? Her spirit was not comfortable with it. Okay. So instead of just answering the question like some other people maybe would and just say, well, if your spirit is not with it, then don't do it. Right? Which maybe even what she was expecting me to say. I don't say what people expect me to say. Right? I'm not the cookie cutter guy who just, says just what you wanted to hear. No, I'm going to tell you, if you ask me what I think, I'm going to tell you what I think and the different angles that I think. And it probably won't be what you think that I'm going to say. Right. So she said, my spirit is not comfortable with this guy. What do you think? Should I go out with him? I said, well, tell me some more about the situation. Well, he wants to meet on my lunch break. Okay, sounds good. I asked her, so what is it about him that's has your spirit uncomfortable? She said, it's I just feel like it's, there's something to it. She says, here, check this out, you guys. She says, I asked to meet him on the weekend because I work all week long, work hard, long hours. I asked him to meet me again, and he says, no, he sleeps on the weekend. He has to he catches up on his rest on the weekends because he works at night and she works during the day. So his thought was, he said, okay, well, he said, no, let's meet during the week real quick and let's get to know each other real quick. And then we kind of go from there. So I asked, okay, all right, tell me more. She says, so his plan is to just meet at the gas station. Listen, I'm just going to pause on this stare right here. His idea was to meet at the gas station so he can get to know, just kind of meet her eyeball to eyeball. Okay. And, they would go from there. Now, so she's so I'm probing now. I'm still going to probe more questions. I'm not just letting her off the hook with that. Right. So she says, I says, well, have you guys ever met before? No. Have you guys visited? She said, yes, twice. And they've talked on the phone. Now, so initially, if I had said, well, your spirit's not right with it, don't do it. Right. But the spirit was right to talk to the guy guy on the phone. The spirit was right to video chat with the guy 2 times. Okay? So, okay, apparently there's something about this guy that you like. Let's be honest. Okay? Because you would not be talking to him continuously and have video chatted with him and now considering going to see him, meeting him at the gas station. Now, from the male perspective, I know why he wants to meet her at the gas station. He wants to look her up and down. He wants to fully check her out to see if the sweetness matches the body, the intelligence, and that she is the full package. Now you can send pictures, you can even send video, you can video chat, but there's nothing like being in the presence of a person who, you know, you would consider having a relationship with. So that's where they are with it. So she wanted to know what my thoughts were. So I thought about it. I gave her, you know, just some things to think about. Right? I said, listen, and actually I didn't even have to say much because she knew what it was. Like after you've come out of a difficult relationship or bad relationships or a bad marriage or like a bad breakup, you are a little bit timid about getting back into relationships with people. You don't trust people. You don't trust what people got going on. Hey, LV, thank you so much for popping in. You don't trust people, and you're very, very resistant to trusting people, right? After you've been burned a time or two. So I understand her resistance, right? But I just found it interesting that she threw in the whole, my spirit says that I shouldn't go out with this guy. But did your spirit say stop talking to him on the phone? Did your spirit also say stop, don't go on video with the guy, 2 times? How many times? 2 times. Okay. So I thought about this and I created a little this is kind of a checklist, you guys. I talk about this all the time. Now, the way that I believe that, and I suggest to my clients that they should do with this is when it comes to online dating, listen, it's the way, it's how people are meeting. It's the most popular way to meet people. And if you want to meet somebody, you're more likely to meet them online than anywhere else. Okay. But here's the thing. I believe there's at least 5. I'm sure there's more, but there's at least 5 things that you need to that you must do, that they must do in order for them to see you and for you to see them. Now I'm just phrasing this up from one side, but this goes both ways. All right. So here we go. Here's my 5. And I want to hear you guys chime in on your thoughts on this, okay? Here's my 5. 1 is you must talk on the phone, right? There are some people who will exchange messages, message. They got a text message relationship already, right? They got a textationship. Listen, you need to know what the person sounds like. You need to know how they formulate their ideas. You need to know if they're fun. You know, if they, whatever it is that you want to get to know, you'll know more about the person through a conversation. Okay. And they have to be able to hold a conversation. Now, I'm not, there's some people who are shy. There's some people who don't really like to talk on the phone that much. I didn't say you had to have an hours-long conversation, but you do need to hear the person on the phone and have a level of comfort through the telephone. A person that's not willing to talk to you on the phone should never see you in person. Because you're headed towards a surprise. And a person that doesn't want, I don't talk on the phone. A person that doesn't want to talk to you on the phone is holding something back. There's something that they are uncomfortable with. Not did I say that they are a criminal? No. Did I say that they are a bad person? No. But I'm telling you, there's something that they are withholding that you're going to find out later on. There's something they're uncomfortable with about themselves, and maybe even about meeting you. Okay, we understand shy, but how we ain't going that far with shy. Either you want me or you don't. Okay, all right. Second thing, all right, you should not go out with somebody. A person does not get to see you unless they've already seen you on video chat. Okay. That's the reason I asked her that. I asked her, right, have you guys video chatted? A person that doesn't want to video chat is probably holding something back. They're probably withholding some information. They may not look like the picture that they put up on the screen, right? They may not be comfortable with themselves. They may not be the sex that they said that they were. They too are holding something back. If they don't want to get on video chat, why would you not want to get on video chat? Okay. Oh, I'm camera shy. Come on, man. You're in your house. Okay. There's something about you that you're not comfortable with and that you don't want me to know. So if they don't want you to know, then don't go, because you don't have time for surprises. Number 3, they should have a plan. All right. Don't go out with somebody who doesn't have a plan. Well, what are we going to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. Uh, in my eyes, I believe that a man should set the plan. He should create the plan. He should. Now, there's nothing wrong with asking her about her likes, the things she likes doing, the things she's always wanted to do. But a man should set the tone for what's going to happen, right? He should say, listen, I tell you what, get dressed, wear some sneakers, some light clothes, and we're going to go walk in the park. We're going to go walk in the park. We're going to have a quick picnic in the park, hang out for about 20, 30 minutes, and enjoy ourselves one-on-one. We're going to meet up at Starbucks. So you can wear comfortable clothes. We're just going to, we might take a walk after that. Right. So at least that is, that's a direction. And I'm telling you, if a man does not have a direction in the beginning, guess what? He's probably not going to have a direction in the end. He's not going to have a direction in the middle. He's not going to be able to lead in any kind of way if he doesn't know what he wants. All right. I see you, LV. I'm coming. All right. So that's number 3. Number 4, you should know their status. By the time you talk to somebody on the phone, by the time you talk to somebody on video chat, by the time they're talking about a plan, talking about what we're going to do, right? You should be able to back that train up. Hold up. There's something I need to know before I put my clothes on, before I put my makeup on, before I go get my hair done. Something I need to know. Do you have a wife at home? Do you have a husband at the crib? Do you have a long-term boyfriend? Are y'all together? Now I know you guys, today there's a lot of different things with people being together, right? That means a lot of different things, and people being single. There's a whole lot of different kind of singles out here, right? So here's the question you ask. Is there anyone who thinks that they're in a relationship with you? Is there anybody who thinks that you are their boo? Is there anybody calling you boo? That's a direct question. That's a question, right? The young lady who I was talking about in the beginning, who inboxed me, right? I asked her. I said, "Have you asked this man if he's married or has in a relationship?" Because that's really what her spirit was saying when she asked, "Could we meet on the weekend?" And he said, "No. Can we got to meet during the week, because on the weekend is girlfriend time. On the weekend is wifey time, right? Because wifey, they busy all week long, but on the weekends is wifey time, girlfriend time. Could be something, could be nothing, right? But it doesn't hurt to ask. Okay, you need to know flat out. Listen to this, you guys. Flat out ask the man, "Are you married?" And be quiet. I'm giving y'all the good game today. And be quiet. Do you have a girlfriend or a long-time love? Is there somebody who thinks they're in a relationship with you? Quiet. That silent pause, that quiet dropout pause is the moment of truth for you to know where you stand. If you ask him directly, he's more likely to give a direct answer. Yes or no? If he give you a whole song and dance, it's probably not true. Oh, well, this and that, and I was married, and she lives in North Dakota, and we've been separated for 89 years. Whatever. Okay. Yes or no? What's your status? If I decided to go to your house after we leave here, is there somebody there? Who's at your house right now where you slept at last night? I'm talking about asking direct questions. See, listen, um, women often get burnt with these things because y'all don't ask enough questions. You always think that you're going to run a guy off, or you asked too many questions, I'm gone. Guess what? There are some men that are like that. They don't like being asked questions, so they will break it off. Well, guess what? If a man break it off because you keep asking them questions, guess what? He wasn't ready anyway. But a man who is ready, a man who has no problem with answering questions, he's going to answer it, whatever questions you ask. How many questions you got? Because it don't matter how many you got, because I can answer them all. Okay? Then you know where you are and you know where you stand. All right? And the fifth one, right? After you have sat down, talked on the phone, talked on video chat, created a plan for the first date, decided, before you got to the first date, know where they are. Once you know what their status is, the next thing you should know before you put your clothes on, what do they want? The person needs to be able to articulate what is it that they are looking for. Now, you can find this out on video chat. You don't have to wait till you get to the table to find out what a person is looking for. You can ask when you in that phone call. So what are you looking for? Ask again in video chat. So what are you looking for? Ask again when you get to the table. What are you looking for? To make sure all them answers are the same. But you should know and have those answers before you get to the table, and not wait until you get there. You should know the person. You should have these answers. 5 things you should know before you go. All right, let me jump into the chat. My girl LV is here. Lies. She said, "Let me see you." Yep. Who you live with? Who you live with? Because they be like, "Yeah, my mama, my mama stay with me." Right. I don't stay with my mama. My mama stay with me. I don't stay with my wife. My wife stay with me. I stay in the basement of my wife's house. You got to know. Now, listen to this, you guys. I'm not even telling you not to even go out after that. Let's say he do live at his mama's house. Let's say he even live with his wife, right? All of these things, I'm not telling you what to do with it. I'm just telling you to ask, and you do what you want to do with it, right? According to your own pattern of, what you feel comfortable with, what your spirit feel comfortable with, what your desire for your life is. Listen, there are some people don't want a long-term relationship. And if you say I want a long-term relationship, they'd be like, okay, no, bye. Look, and that's one of those things you should ask. When I ask about the status and knowing what the person wants, right? If they say, I want a long-term relationship, I want to get married, and that's not what you want to do, you say, you know what, that's not what I want to do, and I don't think that this is going to be a good fit for us. If finding a husband is what you want, and I just got out of a marriage, and I ain't looking to get back into a new one, I think we need to go our separate ways right now. We can cut this short right now and go our own separate ways, as opposed to going through all of this stuff, all of this time, all this effort to get dressed, to get your hair done, put your lipstick on, get in your car, pay for gas, all of this effort just to realize y'all not right for each other at all anyway. This is not going to go anywhere anyway. We are not a good fit anyway. And now you've wasted all this time and effort and money. So this is what I'm cooking on today, you guys. I want you to be successful in finding love and discovering what it is that you're after. Life is short and unpredictable. I hope that you find whatever that is. Again, whatever that is, whatever it means to you, whatever finding love means to you. For some people, they want to be in a throuple. they desire to be in multiple partnerships and all these things. If that's what you do, that's what you do. But I'm just telling you, you just need to be informed and know what you're getting into, know what you're saying yes to before you say yes. All right. Yes, time is too precious to waste. Too precious. Listen, the virus is, if it hasn't taught us anything else, it taught us that time. It's like that. People catch a cold and dead in a week, in 2 weeks. I'm telling you, it's real. So no time to waste. Find love. Open your heart for opportunities. And I'm telling you, love will find you. I'm working on a series. I'm working on a class that I'm going to be putting out, workshop that I'm putting out, that I'm going to be inviting you guys to come on into. It's going to be incredible. I'm working on it right now. I believe it's going to be for next. I'll be announcing it real soon because it's coming soon. Finding the one. I'm doing a class on finding the one, and I want you guys to be involved in all of that sort of thing. So all my classes, I want them to join in and just get what we have for you. All right, guys. Till next time. Peace and love. Bye.